Imagine a world where betrayal was a political strategy, where power was a deadly game, and where the greatest empire in history was built on secrets. What if I told you that everything you know about ancient Rome is only scratching the surface? The truth is far more shocking. Today, we're diving deep into the untold secrets of Rome, revealing the hidden truths that history books have left out. These are the stories they don't want you to know. The dark side of Roman power. The Roman Empire wasn't just built on military conquest. It thrived on ruthless power struggles, deception, and the manipulation of its people. This is the side of Rome that remains in the shadows. You think you know Rome's rise and fall, but trust me, the real story will make you question everything you've been told. The origins of Rome. Rome's story begins in 753 BCE, but not in the way you think. While most people know the myth of Romulus and Remus, the real story is far less mythical. In fact, the early Romans weren't just warriors, they were political masterminds. How? Well, let's dive into that. The Roman Republic. These early leaders weren't just kings, they were experts in diplomacy, using alliances and power plays as much as they used their swords. The first major shift came with the establishment of the Roman Republic in 509 BCE. On the surface, it seemed democratic, but in reality, it was a political game where the stakes were life or death. Power in the hands of the few. Now, the Senate was supposed to represent the people, but the truth? Power was controlled by just a few elite families. It wasn't a republic, it was an oligarchy, and when power is concentrated in the hands of the few, betrayal and violence are never far behind. Julius Caesar and the Rubicon. Then came Julius Caesar. In 49 BCE, he crossed the Rubicon River, starting a civil war that would change everything. Caesar's story is famous, but did you know that his true ambition wasn't just to conquer? His goal was total control over Rome, and he was willing to risk everything to make that happen. The assassination of Caesar. Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE is often seen as a betrayal. But the real story is more complex. It wasn't just the act of a few men. It was the culmination of political fear and power struggles. Caesar's death was the final blow to the Republic. But what happened next? The rise of Augustus, the first emperor. Augustus, formerly Octavian, would become Rome's first emperor. He claimed to restore the Republic, but in reality, he was consolidating absolute power. The untold truth here. Augustus knew that the key to power wasn't just military strength. It was maintaining the illusion of republican values while quietly turning Rome into an empire. Rome's legacy. Rome wasn't just known for its military conquests. The true strength of the empire came from its ability to adapt. As it expanded, Rome absorbed the best cultures it encountered, creating a legacy that would shape the world for centuries to come.